Friday Hoops up next. The wicked fast firecracker in the backcourt, Monta Ellis and the Golden State Warriors, go up against the Miami Heat and their superstar among superstars, King James. The NBA on 2K Sports.
It's time for some hoops at the American Airlines Arena, home of the Heat, and we're bringing you live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg, our analyst. We're proud to bring you the NBA here on 2K Sports. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Monta and Curry in the backcourt. Dorell Wright and David Lee are the forwards. And Dwyane. And for the Heat, LeBron and Bosh are the 3 and the 4. D-Wade out there with Mike Miller and Anthony. This Heat team really had to ride D-Wade's shoulders last year.
Well, nothing new there, Kevin. I mean, they really leaned on him for a lot of things. Everything in the stat sheet was something Dwyane had to do: score, rebounding, assist, defense. I think some players got a little too used to leaning on him and expecting him to make every play.
Sometimes you stand around and wait for him to bail you out.
That's right, and you become a spectator instead of a playmaker.
And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kevin, no doubt Stephen Curry had a phenomenal rookie season. Coach Don Nelson raved about him, saying he's small, but he's just tough enough that he gets steals and more rebounds than you'd think. I don't know any rookie point guards better than him. The understanding, the defensive concept, he's the total package. Guys, the Warriors have basically handed Curry the keys at the point guard position.
He's become the face of the franchise, Doris. Thank you. And with their team-building process, they're biding their time. Here's Wade. Shoots over Curry. Blocked. You look at Curry's splits from last year, he was putting up some scary numbers by the end of the season.
Yeah, he really got better as the season went on. Overall, the numbers can deceive you. 17 points with 6 assists and about 4.5 rebounds on the year. But his post-All-Star break numbers are the real story.
On defense, Miami, following the miss by Monta Ellis. Pass to Miller. LeBron outside. And Curry picks him up defensively. And those post-All-Star numbers you mentioned for Curry, 22 points and 5.5 rebounds and almost 8 assists a game.
And you know, Kevin, this all from a rookie who really is still learning how to play the point guard position. Well, I think he can be scary good going forward.
Well said. Kept alive. Tipped. Ellis outside. And another shot. Now here's Dwyane, covered by Anthony. And the basket by Dwyane.
Speed is only part of the equation here. He's not blinding quick, but he was determined to take that one to the rim.
Miller with a screen on Curry. Wade kicks to Bosh. Releases from 15. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot.
Outside Curry. Miller against Ellis. And the layup is good.
Assist goes to Monta Ellis.
Here's Wade. About 3.5 minutes left in the first. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Bosh. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwyane Wade. Bosh has got his second bucket of the night. Right now we're going to go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Doris?
Kevin, he said they'll need to keep fresh legs on the court at all times in order to deal with an offense like this, which can explode at any time. So we need to see a little bit deeper rotation than we're accustomed to seeing from them. We'll see how the guys off the bench respond to this challenge, guys.
All right, Doris, trying to find the right matchups with that offense.
Well, that's why you try to build a versatile and deep roster so you can be ready for everything.
And the Heat making a change here. Ilgauskas has checked in, and he gives them the lead.
You know, last season, Monta Ellis once again missed quite a few games. He missed 18 of them, actually. Ankle injuries, a knee injury, back troubles, a terrible flu. He wasn't as healthy as he wanted to be last year.
Bosh. Covered by Lee. Wade, guarded by Curry. Shot clock at 5. 4 on the clock. Curry knocks it away. Clark, Monta Ellis' quickness and athleticism is a big part of what makes him special. The Warriors have to wonder if he can stay healthy enough to be at his best long term.
You know, Kevin, remember now, he led the league at over 41 minutes a game. He's got to get stronger, but they also have to do a job of kind of managing those minutes and maybe cutting him down to the mid to high 30s to make him most effective.
That makes sense. Now here's Wade. Throws it down.
Boy, that was nice and easy, but easy's probably just the way he likes it.
Yeah, and the one-hand slam always looks nice, Clark, on the highlight reel. That was a great angle we just saw on the Sprite Slam Cam. And so here's Golden State after the Heat pick up 2. Right side, Williams. It's blocked. Here's Miami now. The Grizzlies supposedly offered the beat, Mayo, and maybe even a first-round pick for Monta Ellis last season, but Golden State refused.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that in the trade rumor mill. It would have been interesting, to say the least, had that been consummated, that deal. I was a little shocked that the beat was being shopped so early after he was drafted, but, you know, I guess Memphis really had a love Jones for Monta Ellis.
And so here's Golden State after the made shot from Dwyane Wade. Curry passes it to Ellis. Second chance shot. Pass to Curry. Covered by Miller. The second chance effort. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got his first 2 points of the night. Clark, back to that trade. You know, what do you think?
On the prospects of Thabit growing into a dominant center.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Anthony's checked in. And it's Haslam for Chris Bosh. Andres Biedrins is checked in for Golden State. Bell comes in for Steph Curry. Now here's LeBron. Now Haslam inside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwyane Wade.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly.
Right. He's guarded by Haslam. Williams working against LeBron. Williams against LeBron. Here's Biedrins. Kept alive. For 3, Bell. Here's Wright. Oh, might have had a three-point play, but he couldn't power it down.
Easy dunk.
And that's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Wade. With the fadeaway. And that's off as he tries to beat the buzzer. And our first quarter of play over. Some good numbers on the board so far. It's the Heat up 1. And the second quarter getting underway. It's been a close one so far. Here's Chalmers. Dwyane Wade out of Marquette. Not a lot of hype for him coming out of college.
You know, well, he came out in a year that was supposed to be a 2 or 3 person draft. I mean, LeBron, Darko Milicic, Carmelo Anthony. He was sitting there at number 5 and actually has had as strong a career as LeBron James to this point.
So with LeBron on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Mike Miller is out there with Haslam. Then there's House. Then there's Chalmers and Anthony. And so here's Golden State after the Heat pick up 2. Shot's good.
You know, the defense will want to muck it up a little more inside to not give up close shots like that one.
Curry against Chalmers. The dump off from downtown. The shot is off, so the Warriors take it the other way. Looking back on that 2003 draft you just mentioned, it's just strange to think Wade would fall to the 5th pick, isn't it?
Well, you know, Dwyane Wade was in a deep draft, a talented draft, and he really didn't bust out until the tournament during his junior season in college, so he didn't have a lot of hype coming into the draft, and sometimes it works better that way.
Chalmers, and no good, but close on that one, so he'll shoot 2. You know, the Heat lost to the Celtics last year. Clark really made them look in the mirror with that.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, Dwyane Wade was put in a tough spot last season because not a single other player on that team consistently could command the double team, much less concerted defensive attention, so that made it really hard for Dwyane Wade.
Here is Bell. Here's Wright, goes up. Curry outside, that's good. Curry's got 5 points so far.
For a player of his skill, it's going to take a lot better defense than that.
Miami trailer. And here is Chalmers. Guarded by Curry. And he flushes it down with one hand.
Boy, he can produce some rim rattlers, Kevin. This guy can fly.
Well, the whole building, Clark, knows what's going to happen when he goes up. Here's Curry. Wright, covered by Miller. Here's Wright, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
They didn't shoot it particularly well in the first quarter, not even 35%. But they find themselves in a nice flow here in the second.
So it's Miami now. Knocked loose. Now Haslam.
He got baited into throwing that one. The defense was well on top of him.
The shot by Curry. Again, Golden State.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
Miller kicks to Chalmers. Haslam inside. Over Udo. Blocked. Warriors leading by 4. Bell with it. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. Last season, the Warriors just kept adding to their arsenal.
Outside shooting continues to be a strength for him.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's LeBron. 2:25 left in the second. Here's Chalmers. Here's LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ilgauskas. It's blocked. And Clark, you have to think that what this Golden State team needs is a big man who can command some attention inside the paint.
You want to have that outside-inside balance, Kevin, and with all those shooters, if you can get somebody who can demand attention in the paint and can produce in there, that makes them a dangerous team.
Now let's check in with the third member of our crew, Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, when both LeBron James and Chris Bosh decided to leave their teams to join the Heat, many people almost couldn't believe what they were seeing. Udonis Haslam said it just didn't seem real. It seemed like something on a TV show, a video game. That would be a team my son would put together on NBA 2K. Guys, no question, this is unprecedented player-driven shift of power, sending shockwaves throughout the NBA.
The story of the offseason, no question. Thank you, Doris. The Heat trail by 3. LeBron outside. Here's Haslam. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Here's Ellis. 59 seconds left in the half. Defended by Chalmers, and it's slammed in by Ellis.
That's right, fella. Don't be afraid to power it down.
Yeah, Clark, a good camper at the end of that play. Now here's LeBron. Arcs it high. Three-pointer, Wade. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Wade's got 10 points. We'll see what the coach has drawn up. Will they opt for the quick shot? Here's Ellis. He dishes it. Here's Lee. Rebound by Mario Chalmers.
Shocking how wide open he was. Even more shocking that he couldn't sink it.
Picked up by Ellis. Shot and game clock separated by 5. With the floater, the shot by LeBron, no good. Here's Golden State. The dump off. Right from outside. No good on that last second attempt there. And so it's tied as we head to halftime.
Nice numbers from D-Wade. 10 points, and he's picked up 2 3-pointers to add to his totals. He's been passing it around you or shooting it over you. Either way.
Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
Hope you're having a great evening. It's time now for HP at the half. The Heat are giving it everything they've got. They've been in an incredible rhythm offensively. If you're wondering why it's dark in the gym, they've shot the lights out. Dwyane Wade putting on a clinic against the Warriors. After 2, he's got 10 points and has added a couple assists in this one too. But you know the Warriors also came to play. They're hitting the offensive glass hard, working for their second chance points. Stephen Curry has been productive. At the break, 7 points and has added a few blocks to that stat line. A lot of points on the board between these two. They've led the charge in scoring for their teams. And now, back to the game in Miami. Glad to have you with us.
Well, it's been a tight game as we enter the second half. Both teams going at it. Here's Wade. 10 points for him. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Dorell Wright and David Lee are the forwards. Monte and Curry in the backcourt, and Biedrins. Last year, a breakout season, Clark, for David Lee.
Yeah, it was nice to see for that young man, Kevin. He knew his contract was up and really did a lot to put himself in position to have a good offseason as far as offers go.
And so here's Golden State after LeBron James's miss.
Ill-advised dunk attempt there. He aimed for the highlight reel and ended up on the...
Whoa!
It's the old reversal. That was something else, wasn't it, Kev?
All a defender can do, Clark, is hope the photographer didn't get him in the picture.
I think he was posterized.
Now here's Ellis. And he can't manage to get up. First. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Wade. And Curry picks him up defensively. And here is Lee. Outside Curry. Here's Ellis. Kept alive. Here's Biedrins. And a great second effort right there.
Snares the offensive rebound, then sends it home.
Here's Wade. He's got 10. Guarded by Curry. Miller against Ellis. And that one's good by Miller. Miller's got his second basket of the night. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Now Lee. No points for him. Right inside. Covered by LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Lee. He's up against Bosh. Takes the shot. No good from Lee.
Well, the bad shooting continues for them to start this half.
With the teardrop, and it's LeBron missing. And here we go with Steph Curry. 7 points in the game. Now Anthony defending. Wright, covered by LeBron. Out to Lee. He's covered by Bosh. Lee, that's good.
This is what happens when the defense lags. Wrong guy to give an opening to.
Curry against Wade. Curry knocks it away. Lays out, but they get it back. Goes back up, and another basket for Miami.
Just put the ball in his hands, Kevin, and watch him go to work. He's going to make something good happen.
Ellis with it. Covered by Miller. Ellis against Miller. Takes it up. And that one's good, Ellis. Ellis has got his third basket of the night. Miami trailing. Here's LeBron. He has 6. Dumps it off. Here's Wade. Scooped up. Over Lee. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Bosh. LeBron's now got 8 points.
He's really been efficient in the quarter so far. I love the way he's looking for his offense.
Wade against Curry. Back to Ellis. Covered by Miller.
Good heads-up play to deflect that pass. That's why you stay active on defense with your hands. Make them use that clock.
Ilgauskas is checked in for the Heat. Then for the Warriors. Brandon Wright's checked in for Beadridge. And it's Williams in for Dorell Wright. Here's Williams. Off the inbound pass. Miller reels in the defensive rebound. Reggie Williams was called up from the D-League late last season. He sure did a nice job for the Warriors. And finished off by LeBron. He's got 10. 8 in this quarter alone.
Boy, he flushes it with such strength, Kevin.
Yeah, how about that one, Clark? He continues to top himself.
Yeah, he's outdoing himself, isn't he?
Well, he's been doing his part, Kevin. He definitely is focused and came to play.
And here are the Heat. You know, Clark, considering the Heat were a team with so many free agents, a lot of whom knew they might not be coming back, they had remarkable chemistry in their locker room.
Yeah, I think that's a credit to the character of the players, but also the coaching staff. But they did a great job of playing unselfishly and focusing on wins over individual numbers. And I think you'd have to give a lot of that credit to the leadership of Dwyane Wade, quite honestly, Kevin.
Here's Ellis. The Heat knocking down the tray. Poked away.
Good defensive footwork shut down his path to the basket.
Here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Wade picks him up. Clock at 4.
Right now being held without a point in this quarter. Goose egg. Really struggling to find any kind of open looks.
Pass to LeBron. Deflects the pass. And he dunks that one through. And Clark, to expand on what you just said, a lot of the free agents were established veterans. Teams know what they can do individually. So the best thing they can do career-wise is just win.
Yeah, I agree with you there. That's a great point, Kevin. But also it speaks to the organizational leadership from the front office. And then you go into the locker room with Dwyane Wade. When the organization itself feels stable, I think the players can settle in and focus on the things that are going to give you the best chance to win.
Now here's LeBron following the miss by Monta Ellis. A 3-ball. It bounces out of bounds after the shot. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Ellis. 11 points in the game. Wade is covering. And here's Bell from the arc. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. We've reached the end of the third quarter in what's been an exciting game so far to watch. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, not flashy numbers, but his presence has definitely been felt out there. It's the little things, Kevin. He's getting them done.
Heat lead by 5. So as we get rolling here in the fourth, let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for our Sprite Spark. Doris, take it away.
And Kevin, for that great stretch the Heat put together, they get the Sprite Spark Award. They made their move in the third quarter with their great defense propelling them on an impressive run, gentlemen.
break, Doris. That big scoring run being a difference maker, Clark, in this game.
Well, it often comes in spurts, Kevin. Spurtability is what I call it, and that's what happened today.
Here's Ellis. So with Wade on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Bosh and LeBron both on the floor. House is out there with Chalmers and Haslam.
Kevin, that first step of his is as quick as a hiccup. He gets to the rim almost at will.
From deep, LeBron cannot hit, so the Warriors take it the other way. Pass to Williams. Defended by Chalmers, rips it down.
Plays like that are what makes this league so great. He's a special player.
I don't care if you're a fan of another team, you have to admire someone, Clark, who can make those types of plays. Backing down is LeBron. Ellis on the double team. Haslam over Bell. Haslam, that's good. Here's Ellis. Defended by Chalmers. Ellis against Chalmers. Haslam snatches it inside. The Heat leading by 3. Williams picks him up. The steal. And here's Bell. Ellis outside. Arcs it high. And laying it in as that one falls through.
Those floaters are difficult to hit, but he made it look easy right there.
And
Team. He told him, hey, why not keep taking those threes? We're hitting them. If they're not going to close out on us, let's make them pay. Players love that green light, Kevin.
catching up on the changes with Miami. Ilgauskas is checked in for Bosh. Miller comes in for LeBron. And Dwyane Wade subbed in for Eddie House. And the Warriors making a change here. Here's Curry. Pass to Lee. Udo with the ball. Haslam on him. Right side Curry to take the lead. The shot, no good. And it's the Heat taking it the other way. Now Chalmers. Guarded by Curry. 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. The Warriors trailing. Here's Udo.
Yeah! Good execution on the break leads to the nice bucket.
Here's Wade. Just over 3 minutes left to the fourth. Curry against Chalmers. Miller, that's for 2. Nails the easy jumper.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Outside Curry. Here's Udo. Oh! And flushed through with 2 hands.
Kevin, this has really been a competitive, fun game.
LeBron comes in for Udonis Haslam. Eddie House subbed in for Mario Chalmers. The and one is good, so a three-point play that time. And here we go with Dwyane Wade. Left side Bosh. From deep LeBron, the shot is off. Now Golden State takes it the other way.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
Right, and the jumper falls for him.
With the score being so close, there's
left in the game. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Eddie House. Golden State also making some changes. Viadrinch comes in for Udo. And it's Ellis in for Reggie Williams. Here's Chalmers. Here's Curry. 2:07 left in the fourth. Defended by Chalmers. Outside Curry. Left side Curry. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
I'll tell you what, he's been an efficient scorer for them. He executes, takes good shots, and he always seems to make a basket when it's needed most. He's excellent at timely baskets.
Chalmers against Curry. And Chalmers kicks to James. It stays here. Here's Chalmers. Guarded by Curry. Here's Miller, and that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers.
You know, it went in, but even if it didn't, you could call getting a shot that close a successful offensive trip, a good quality look.
Wright, covered by LeBron. Here's Wright. Oh, what? The emphatic jam.
Explosive offense. These two teams have been going at each other this entire game.
And the Heat call time here. Here's LeBron. Bosh, the screen. LeBron kicks to Miller. Good D by Lee.
Well, he doesn't have the softest touch. And with the D right in his face, that made all the difference.
Less than 1 minute left. Pass to Ellis. Four on the shot clock. Here's Wright. Again, Golden State.
When he gets it going like this, you got to double team him. That's your only hope.
This is a crucial possession for him. A lot at stake here. Here's Wade, denied. They retain possession. And so there's the intentional foul.
Miami foul call. Chris Bosh.
Here's Curry. 22 seconds left in the fourth.
He's got his first personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Golden State, Stephen Curry.
Connects on number 2, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout. Here's LeBron off the inbound pass. Again, the miss by the Heat. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
That about does it for Clark Kellogg and Doris Burke and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Brand Player of